Open. How's everyone doing today? We've had a wonderful, spectacular week, and we are going into another spectacular weekend. Great things are happening every day here at Team with the Network, and it's happening because of you. It's happening because you are taking the bull by the horn, and you're riding all the way to the top. I want to thank each and every one of you for dialing today. I want you to take the time, introduce yourself, give us your name, let us know where you're calling in from. The line is now open. Who's with us this morning?
DC in the house, baby.
Wow, did I just see you, Bobby? Have you been to sleep? Did you go to sleep at all?
Oh yeah, I got a little sleep. And I sprayed up and got right back up.
I was ready to go at it again. Well, good morning, sir. Good to hear you this morning.
All right, thank you.
Keep it coming, family. Who else is with us this morning?
Good morning. Elmo Williams, Baltimore, South Carolina. Good morning, team.
Oh, Selma, you're one faithful sister, girl. How are you doing this morning?
Fine, thanks. I try to be. It's working.
You certainly are. So good to hear you in the morning. So good to hear you. An inspiration.
Yes, indeed. Thank you.
Keep it coming, family. Who else is with us this morning? Brother Wood. Now, there you go.
Maryland. Indeed.
Well, how are you doing, sir?
I'm wonderful. I heard some good news, and I'm glad to be on the line this morning.
Nothing but good news happening. Nothing but good news here at 10 all the time, every day.
Right.
Good to have you here, sir. Good to have you here.
Paul Jackson, Fairmont Heights, Maryland. Good morning.
Mr. Jackson, how you doing, sir?
Magnificently. It's a phenomenal Friday day. Friday
yes, it is.
Yes. Going into the weekend with big momentum.
That's right. Expecting great things. Expect great things, and great things to happen. Okay, big colors, family. Who's that with us?
Hey, guys. This is Mac Price.
Excuse me. You introduce yourself. Let's hear you. Where are you calling? Who's with us this morning?
Mr. Showtime from $50 at California Prison for 20 for duty.
I know Mr. Showtime in the house. I know you up front and center. How are you, sir?
Fantastic.
Good to have you here. Welcome, family. Keep it coming. Introduce yourself. Where are you calling in from?
Renetta Hall from Hayward, California.
Good morning, Renetta. How are you, dear?
Oh, just excellent, Pastor. Excellent.
Wonderful. Good to hear you. Renetta, are we going to see you on the 27th?
Of course.
Woo!
Wouldn't miss it.
Oh, my goodness, that's so good. Looking forward to it.
Yeah. My tickets have everything ready to go.
Wonderful. Bags are packed. Y'all heard that, family. Y'all better be in the house on the 27th. Y'all going to miss it if y'all not here on the 27th. Ooh, you're going to be so sad that day.
Yes.
Well, welcome, family. Who else is with us? We're going to do that in just a few. Introduce yourself. Where are you calling in from?
Malena, California, Southern California. Sharing.
Well, somebody had their show energy this morning, I can tell.
Yeah. It's finishing now.
Wow, thank you for that passion and enthusiasm this morning. We appreciate that.
You're welcome, and thank you for having me and for being there.
Oh, we love you. Love you.
Thank you. Love you.
You're so welcome.
This is Mac Price calling in from Atlanta.
Mac from Atlanta. I know you guys are on fire out there in Atlanta, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. This is a great opportunity, and we're getting a lot of buzz out here, and we're just going to keep the momentum going.
Wonderful, Mac. That's how we do it. Hope to see you on the 27th. Looking forward to meeting you.
All right.
Wonderful. Welcome, family.
Pastor Terry, Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn is in the house. You said, Pastor, is that Pastor Terry?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, indeed.
Welcome, sir, from Brooklyn. How are you doing?
Excellent.
Okay, Pastor. Now, Pastor, you got to bring it on. I hope to see you on the 27th also now. I want to meet you. I don't want to just I want to meet you. Wonderful. We'll bring all of Brooklyn with you, okay?
All right.
Thank you. And bring your whole congregation with you. They're going to love it.
Oh, my.
Bring the whole church. Remember, all pastors, bring your whole church with you. I'm telling you. We're talking about, we're going to spread the good word and the sprays. How about that? Keep it coming, family. Keep it coming. Who's with us? We're going to do that. Who's with us?
Jesse Belden, Pentagon. Happy Friday.
Welcome, Jesse, to the call. How are you, sir?
Hey, outstanding, Pastor Denise.
Hey, you guys didn't want to go home last night.
Yeah, I know it. Excitement with you, that is.
That's good. Nobody wanted to leave. We took it outside.
Yeah, everybody had to spray the bee booth.
It was a beautiful sight. I'm telling you, family. Last night, 10 o'clock last night, you should have seen the street corner in my neighborhood. People all up and down the street. I'm like, wow, look at this picture. You should have videotaped that, Jesse.
I know. And you know that people make you clean your house. Everybody was helping to get your house together.
Hey, that's right. They sure were. That's the quickest we ever had to clean out. Well, family, what's with us? Go right ahead and introduce yourself. Where are you calling in from? Ooh, I think I heard Samantha. I think I heard Greg from Reno, Savannah. Yeah, wow. Welcome, family. We're going to
Good morning, local.
Well, welcome.
From Vallejo.
Sacramento's in the house. Welcome. Who else is there?
Hi, Pastor Denise.
Good morning. Who is that?
Jess Clemente.
Wow. Jess, how are you?
I'm sit on the step, and I'm taking you up. Well, wait a minute, or you'll be going up. Sit on the step.
Okay, wait a minute.
Don Joe.
The conference is now in presentation mode. Your line is muted.
Today, this is a wonderful, exciting day. Every day with Team Up Network is just exciting. You know, I was thinking about the quote that Mel gave me some time ago. It says, if you want change, you have to do it. If you don't want change, you have to do it. You know, we're making it happen here at Team Up Network. People are really taking the bull by the horn, and they're making a difference in their lives. We've had some wonderful, energetic PTPs last night. I heard that Vicky Soto in Louisville had an exciting PTP as well last night. 2 new diamond partners on her team. Congratulations, Vicky, and welcome to the family. Charles and Philip, welcome aboard. We had an exciting TTP last night. Wall-to-wall, folks. The bell was ringing. When the bell rang at one of our TTPs, that means we've had new business partners that just signed up, and it was ringing all night long. Wonderful, excitement. The excitement was from my basement to outside on the street. I mean, I've never walked out my door, and this was like 10 o'clock last night, and there were just boatloads of people all up and down the street just talking like it was broad daylight. And it's like Jesse said, I think they were spraying that boost, and nobody wanted to calm down and go to sleep. But it's wonderful what's happening. We had some wonderful testimonies in the house last night. It's just phenomenal what these sprays are doing for our health and for our life and for our loved ones and for our family. People see the vision. The vision has been written plain. Now people are running with it. You know, we've heard the scripture says, write the vision, make it plain. It is for an appointed time. And guess what? That time is now. And we are simply running with it. We are running with it. I'm going to stop right here and bring on my business partner, Mr. DCQ Qualified 1-Star, Pastor Del Wafer. You know, I want to say also, Miss Maureen Smith, congratulations. I wish you was on the speaker call, because you know you would have to say something. She came in last night excited. You know why she was excited? Because she drove to the TTP in her brand new Mercedes-Benz. Yes, she did. Came through, I'm telling you, boy, she was just on fire. Lit up the place. Everyone was so happy for her. So that's just one of many keys going to be delivered from Mercedes-Benz. But there was fire in the house last night. Pastor Dell, are you there, sir?
I am here. Yes, I am. Boy, I tell you. I'll tell you, there was a smoke in the house last night, man. We have young L.A. executive family member, L.A. Anderson, man. He laid that product presentation down, man. People were really, really excited about that. And it was just a lot. It was just the synergy was different last night. You know, it was just something else. There was just something else in the room last night because people were just fired up. They were excited, and that bell started ringing after we closed out, and when somebody signs up, we got this bell that people ring, and bell just ringing last night, just ringing and ringing and ringing with new sign-ups. So it was just an amazing time last night. And it's always good to, you never know the dynamics. You never know who's coming, but the main thing is we just got to be there, We be there to do what we do. And those people who come, you never know who they are, but it's always somebody different. It's always somebody who has different, challenges in their body or different challenges in their financially. And what happens is they see something that they hadn't seen before. They see what we've been talking about on this call every day, which is an opportunity of a lifetime. And they get it. They catch it. There's a gentleman there last night named Lenny, who I did he was invited by Bobby down in Atlanta, and I did a three-way call with her a few days ago, and he lives here in Bowie, and he's like, I got to come to this meeting. And matter of fact, we forgot to send him the address to the meeting, and he called me. I think it was Wednesday. He's like, I know you're a busy man, but please don't forget to send me the address. When somebody's chasing you down, that's a good thing. Yeah. And we sent him a meeting. He got there early and introduced himself, and he sat right down there. And when he got out, he says, I am in this thing. He said, you're right. This is an opportunity of a lifetime. So it's people like that catch it, see it, and go out and do great things. And so we're really ecstatic. We're really excited about what we're seeing and hearing. And I'm glad to hear Mac Price on in Atlanta. Mac is new to the team this week. So again, so many things are happening, and so much excitement is taking place. And I mean, just to just turn up all the heat. When Maureen drives up in her brand new, 2015 E350 black with red seats, black and red seats interior, and that thing is parked right in front of your car, and people walking by like, wow, what is this? I'm telling you, that's going to become the Mercedes and BMW street. People are going to know on Thursday night, what in the world's going on with all of those Mercedes and BMWs on there? And, and when they all got the bows on there, people know, wow, these people are winning these cars. That, I'll tell you, that catches people's attention. It catches traction. So, let's just keep doing it because it's an amazing opportunity that we have that Melanamia has given us.
Hey, so Pastor, tell me about the sign that JR brought to the meeting last night.
Oh, yeah, so JR is our resident BMW Mercedes Benz dealer who's in the business. And so he has this sign that says, it's a parking sign, and it says, parking, Mercedes-Benz only. All other cars will be towed. It was really fun today. It was really cute. I brought that sign, and everybody was laughing. But, it's just a great opportunity, guys. And you should be having as much fun at your meetings as we're having at ours. They ought not be all serious. It ought to be fun. People really having fun with this business. And, Mel always tells us this. He says, have fun building this business. If you're not having fun, you're not building the business right. If you all stressed out and you all angry and mad trying to build this business, you're not building the business right, guys. You need to have fun building this business because this is the culture that we have here at Team Effort Network. It is a culture of fun, family, and finances. And so have fun building your business.
Have fun. That's right, Mel. You all just said it. If you're not having fun, you're not doing it right. Well, yesterday, family, we heard an incredible testimony from Samatha Richardson. This is a very heartfelt testimony on how her life was just completely turned around. Her health and the lives of her children have been touched by as a result of taking the vitamin sprays. And when Samantha shared, she has a sister also who's taken the vitamin sprays, and she's been blessed. And we've heard a little bit about what she's going to talk about. She says that she was wheelchair bound. So Sandra is going to come back today to give us her testimony on the vitamin sprays and how they have turned her health around. So Sandra, are you there this morning with us?
Yes, I am, Dr. J.
Well, Sandra, thank you for taking the time to come back with us today. We have been talking about you since yesterday, about your testimony, and we're just sitting here just excited to hear your story. So I'm going to turn the call over to you, and we're ready to hear what the vitamin sprays have done for you.
Okay. My name is Sandra, and I'm from Ohio. Samantha is my sister-in-law. John is my brother. And she started giving me the sprays, I think about March or April.
Mm-hmm.
And in 1972, I was poisoned through a drink. Left me in a coma for 11 days. Left me totally blind and partially paralyzed from the waist down. They said I would never walk, so needless, I didn't believe that. So my brother used to walk me around on his feet and took me to where I could walk, you know. And so then this year, I have several diagnoses. I have osteoporosis. I have COPD.
Okay.
I have partial paralysis, they say. I'm totally blind. High blood pressure. That's just some of them. But earlier this year, my sister-in-law gave me the sprays. I've been taking all of them faithfully. And she picked me up. We go out. But this past weekend, she picked me up, and I went to her house and spent the night. And we were on our way to one of her shows. And she takes me in my wheelchair. So, to keep some of the pressure off, I stand up and step down upstairs. So she said, it's a squirrel over there. I said, where? She said, right over there on the fence. I said, it has his mouth. She said, it's a mouse. I just got running down the walkway. She was running behind me. She said, wait, sister, wait a minute, sister. She had to come catch me. I was literally running down the walkway. And there was a time I could not barely walk. I tell you, for years, I was unable to wash myself, lotion my own body. I'm able to now, thanks to the sprays. And we went out that night, and I was listening at the band, and I stood up and started dancing. They say I was something like it was hot. And they say I was doing a remarkable thing. And there was a lady that was sitting by me. She said, look, she's amazing. She is really amazing. Look at her. I'm getting in this business. Right now, I'm a number dollar sign. So she's getting in this business. And the sprays are just so wonderful. I give it to my grandson, my great-granddaughters, and they are doing so much better. My grandson, he's 2. And he was born, he had methamphetamine in his system when he was born. And
wow.
Yeah, and so, you know, I've been giving him sprays. And since then, he's starting to eat food. He talks now. He says full sentences. And he has eczema, really, really bad. And his skin is so pretty now. And he's just, you know, it's just amazing what the spray can do.
Wow.
And if anybody need a demonstration Just let me know. I'll give it to you. That is, this place is just, they're really wonderful. They have helped me so much. I have came so far. That's part of my testimony. I'm not going to take it all the time.
Sandra,
I just want to let the Penn family know that, I believe in the spray. And they are wonderful.
Wow. Samantha, are you there?
Oh, yes, I am.
Okay, Samantha. Now, I heard your sister say that she was in a coma. And
11 days.
11 days.
11 days in a coma. And she said that was as a result of the coma that she was left blind.
Yeah, she was left totally blind after being poisoned and by a drink, being poisoned. And so she was left totally blind, but she was in a coma. They sent her home from the hospital and from, the ER like that. And she was suffering at home. And they sent her home. They didn't really know what was going on. And so they sent her home like that. And then she was getting sicker and passed out. They had to bring her right back to the hospital. They didn't send her home after being poisoned and stuff. So maybe they could have done more, but she got sent home like that. And then before she knew it, by the time she got back to the hospital, she went into a coma for 11 days.
Wow.
Woke up totally blind, and they said she had paralysis, like she wasn't going to ever walk again. My husband, John Salaudine, that's in the business, who got me in the business, he walked his sister around like a little rag doll, like on his feet, until she started to gain, strength in her legs to help her to walk. So she was walking. My thing with my sister-in-law, Pastor Denise, is that I saw my sister-in-law take her to my singing gigs. I took her out before. She wasn't on oxygen for 24/7, on oxygen. All of a sudden, she was already blind and she had these diagnoses, but she was still going. My thing, what got me and what just pulled my heart out is when I'm taking my sister to my gigs and she's meeting me outside and I'm picking her up. She's in the front porch. But the thing is that my sister, she smoked for like 52, 53 years, I believe it was. And when you have a substance in your body and you just yank it out without, you have to slowly, wean a person off of something because nicotine becomes a part that really stimulated her lungs. And what happened was that when she got a cold and she wound up getting bronchitis and she went into the hospital, smoking stopped. It ceased just like that. They didn't give her a patch. They didn't give her anything. And so I was alarmed at that because I knew what might happen, but it did happen. When they yanked that nicotine out without weaning her off, all her quality of life left. I mean, even though she was blind, my sister was going to amusement parks and doing all kind of stuff. She was amazing. But as soon as they did that, yanked that nicotine without weaning her with a patch or something, she wound up on oxygen 24/7. She developed a gait disorder. Somewhere around there, she had a partial stroke because I looked at my sister and I was like, wow. And she became depressed. She was on oxygen 24/7 then. Everything got worse. Her lungs became absolutely bad because that's a stimulant. Nicotine is a stimulant like caffeine is. So that was stimulating. So she became terrible in this condition. I mean, you wouldn't believe it. She was just in one spot and just gaining weight from sitting there because she could barely breathe and she couldn't wash nothing. She could nothing. So she went from doing something, and I was like, when the vitamins helped me, I said, I knew right away what I had to do. I mean, I bought her a diamond pack. I bought her that diamond pack, and I gave her those sprays. She's been, like she said, she's been faithfully taking them the whole time. Those sprays turned her around. Pulmonologist gave her no hope. Y'all hear me, Tim family? And anybody out there, the pulmonologist said my sister had 26% lung function. And when she went back to him, he had to tell her, wow, you're doing so great. Oh my God. He probably didn't really know what to say. that what was going on, because they gave my sister no hope. And so I don't believe in that. I believe in God, and I definitely believe in these sprays. And that it's just, you know what? It's they go hand in hand. God and the sprays. I'm sorry, Melanie McGill need to have a award, because I'm telling you, if you guys saw my sister the way she is, I'm gonna post some pictures online. How my sister looks.
Wow.
And if you guys see, Don Joseph could tell y'all, he's on the call. He could tell y'all when he seen me and my sister pull up one night before we had a West Coast conference here, and when he saw how she was stepping out, let me tell you, girlfriend, I have her hooked up. Y'all hear me? We went to the gig. She didn't tell y'all, she was catching men, okay? All the Latino, it was we had a lot of our Latino friends, because it was their winery, was owned by Ramon Rios, and it was beautiful, and it was everybody, all kind of people. It was a melting pot in there. But we have let me tell you, they called her she was a mujercita. I have a song called Sexy Mujercita. I think we were singing about my sister when I knew. My Latin band, she's the Sexy Mujercita. Honey, I'm going to post pictures of Miss Sandra. She's actually on our stage, but you guys are going to see. This woman has lost so much weight from that slim. And and I didn't know it myself. But she put on those sexy little pants and this top one day. She had been wearing like this one-piece onesie pajama thing, and you couldn't tell. And when she put her clothes on, and she put her own clothes on. Too. And her hairdos, everything. I mean, she was just, everybody was looking at her and watching her. That lady was like, oh my God, the lady was getting in the business. Her husband's already, he called me last night. You call me back? I'm signing up. I want to get the business. Don't forget about me. Because he got the sprays. He didn't want to give his wife any sprays. He didn't even want to let her try them at the place, because he said, these are all for me. He has all sizes sprays. That lady kept looking at my sister and said, Samantha, oh my God, I see dollar signs. I was on the stage, Pastor Denise, Pastor Dale, and the Tim family. Let me tell y'all, when I see about get up, good Lord, I was like, I stopped singing. You know what I mean? In the middle of the game, everybody was looking at my. She was working it out. The band was still getting out singing rock. Hey, she was rocking it down like 3 times, and the woman was so nervous because I told her my sister was blind. She didn't even know my sister was blind until I told her, because no one could tell, because her eyes are still so pretty. You know, her eyes didn't change colors like that because that's, you know, not the condition that she has, but she is totally blind, but her eye color is still that pretty hazel brown, so she looked so pretty, and she was decked out in her zebra dress, zebra headband around her head, the zebra purse, and she was decked out. I'm telling you, the man wanted to ask her to dance. That's all I'm going to say about her, because I can just go on and on. She's something else.
Hey, Samantha. Now, hold on, Samantha. So, Samantha, your sister, she was in a wheelchair, because I heard her say yesterday she was wheelchair bound.
Yes.
Because of the coma left her blind. She had high blood pressure, COPD on an oxygen tank 24/7. So she went from that being on the spray. You got to tell us, how long was she on the spray? And you telling me that she's up out of the wheelchair on the dance floor dancing?
Let me tell you, my sister wasn't even sitting in the wheelchair. I brought the little fold-out chairs. It's connected. It's like a little love seat, and I folded out table. So her and I was sitting there. I put her wheelchair in back of us, because I still roll her, because she can walk. She can walk better. She's not falling down anymore. That gait disorder went away, and she's more able to be sturdy, and she can actually walk better now. But I try to take some pressure off, and if I have to go far, I like to roll her. But then I took her out of the chair, and she's standing up. She can get up now without being dizzy and falling, and she could walk, but we were sitting in a regular chair. So for her and the chair is kind of sunken in. So with her osteoporosis, you got to realize she has to push herself up, to have the strength to push herself up out of this chair without being helped up. She just popped up from feeling the music, and she just popped up, and I was singing. I was like, oh my God. I mean, she was, what you say, dropping like it's hot. The people were clapping. She was going down one time, and she came back up and went down. I said, oh, my God, she ain't going to be able to breathe. You know, like, I was looking. And then she said, one more time. The lady said, you done? The lady was like, are you done? She was watching her like she was going to fall. She didn't fall. She went back a third time and came back up. In the air.
Okay,
she was like,
Samantha, hold on. Sandra, you holding back. Sandra, you holding back. You didn't tell me the never chasing you, Sandra. Why did you hold that back?
Well, please, if I let her see November, I'll be 65 years old.
Wow.
And I just don't. I didn't know nobody did. They were.
Yeah. She's been on the since March. She's been March 3rd. I put in the business you're talking about just the middle of, right there in the middle of March, or the first week of March is when she had her spray. So she's been on since March, and since then, though, she's not, she went off of blood pressure meds.
Wow.
I haven't even given a treatment. I mean, her and I have asthma, so we have, like, she would use my nebulizer when she come over. Her and I haven't used one nebulizer treatment. We haven't even been on treatment, and she's been. I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing with nutrients to the body.
I tell you, your stories are amazing. Sandra and Samantha, you guys, you ladies are something else. And I heard Sandra say, was it her nephew, her grandson who had eczema, a skin condition? And he's on the spray, and you're saying his skin is as smooth as a result of taking the sprays?
Yeah, his skin has gotten so much better from him. I mean, the poor baby was just tearing his little skin, up. And now he's actually talking more, because we didn't know whether he had autism or what, because he had methamphetamines in him when he was born. And so with his mother, and it's like, so we didn't know what we were looking at. But once you start giving him those sprays, little Kingston is talking. He won't be quiet like he did. He wouldn't even let me go to the bathroom. He's like, T.T. Sam. He's knocking on the door and stuff. He's little, but he talks up a storm. I mean, he could get on this call and probably do an interview. That's all. Well, it's amazing.
Samantha, we're looking, Sandra. I want to see those pictures, Samantha. We're looking forward to you posting on Facebook. We got to get Sandra, girl. I said, I guess I'm going to have to come to California and dance with you, huh? You have to teach me some of those dances.
I'll dance.
What a wonderful testimony. Pastor Dale, are you there? My goodness, this was just incredible. Both of you have amazing stories.
Amazing stories. I mean, both of them have amazing stories. To see them as, sisters and using this product and seeing what these products are doing to them, it's never amazing to me to see that where people are in their lives, health-wise, where these products bring them out of. Before these products, and I believe Stefania made a really, really good point last night at our TTP, where he said, Pastor Denise, Pastor Dale, what if you guys didn't get invited to that private meeting that Mel had? What if you didn't get invited to that meeting? Would the sprays that came to Maryland, would they have come to D.C., Virginia? Would people's lives been changed here? What if Mel and Amy decided that my video talk was big enough, and that's the only division that they wanted to release, that they didn't want to release the health and wellness company? Where would Samantha, and her sister and their, their kids and nieces and nephews and all the other people on the call, what would we be doing today that has been such an impact in our body? So, when I think about what we're hearing today and what we heard yesterday from Samantha's story, when I think about that, I just say to myself, wow, guys, if you really, really would know what it is that we have in our hands and how many people we can really help just by sharing our story and sharing stories like we hear today. Guys, you guys, great, amazing stories. Thank you for being a part of Team Effort Network. Look forward to hearing from you again.
Pastor, that was a beautiful thing Stefania said last night. And that's what you, family that's on the call today, ask yourself, what if we didn't have these natural vitamin sprays. And think about the people you've already shared them with and how it has changed their lives. And just what if you weren't able to do that, but you're able to give someone something that's going to make a difference. Listen to these testimonies. These are incredible testimonies. This lady has her life back. They both had it. Samantha singing. Samantha was a singer before she went under attack with starving bone syndrome. And as a result, her health just declined. But now, as a result of taking the vitamin sprays, and she's only been taking them since March. Her and her sister both have only been taking the vitamin sprays since March. And look at Samantha's in the club again singing. I mean, she's got flyers. I mean, posters out. People are hiring her to come do gigs. She's all over the place now in California, right, Samantha?
Yeah, I'm in California, but I do Vegas and I do all over
Vegas. Oh, excuse me. I'm just all over the place now. Just singing up a storm. And her and her sister, who was in a wheelchair, who she had gotten poisoned as a result of her getting poisoned, she left her in a coma. And after coming out of the coma, she's blind, COPD, high blood pressure, asthma, using only 20% of her lungs, wheelchair bound. And as a result of taking the sprays since March, you tell me this lady, got her sexy back, got her little skinny jeans on the dance floor, just dropping it like it's hot. Excuse me, I almost passed, but that's all right. On the dance floor, going for it. And I mean, she's gotten her life back, and she's enjoying life to the fullest. And this is a wonderful thing. These are wonderful testimonies. Ladies, sisters, keep sharing it. Post your pictures, Samantha, Sandra, keep telling your story because it's going to change someone's life. And that's our number one product here, changing people's lives. And it's stories like that that's doing it. Yes, thank you, Mel and Amy Gill, for not just stopping with little Gigi with the vitamin sprays, but knowing that this was something that would make a difference in the world. We appreciate that so much. Thank you so much, ladies. We are going to go to Atlanta to one-star Kevin Vaughn. Sir, what do you think about all that? One-star Kevin Vaughn, are you there? And if he's not there, Kevin normally brings us our quotes. I'm going to bring it to you today if he's not there. This has been a phenomenal week. We want to thank each and every one of you for joining us this week. This weekend, you have a lot to do, but it's going to be fun. What you have to do this weekend is just share. Share the great testimony that you've heard today. These calls are posted on Facebook every day. Thank you, Robert Hicken, for setting up the recording, and thank you, Terry Whitener, Chino Hill, who's always been so faithful and dedicated and making sure we get copies of these recordings in our hands as a tool to add in your toolbox to share with people around the globe. He posted them on the Facebook Tenacious Generation page every day on 10 Prosperity, on TEI Thoroughbred. The calls are posted all over Facebook. Get these calls, listen to them, share them with your friends and your guests and your family, and just watch them go, wow. How products have that wow factor. So that's
Pastor D, we haven't had Terry on in a while. We got to get Terry back on. And he got to touch bases with him on what's going on there in California there. But Terry is doing a lot of good things. You guys, just when you see Terry, on the 27th, make sure you give him a big hug because he does this at no cost. He doesn't charge us for this. He doesn't charge the company for this. He does it out of his love for the company and his commitment to the team. He does it. I mean, think about it. He records every call. He records every Monday through Friday morning call. He records the Tuesday night Show Me the Money call, Thursday night Show Me the Money call, and Pat's call on Tuesday and Thursday. He records the Spanish calls during the day. He records Mel's call every month. He records all these calls. And now he's recording Don Joseph's call. He got Barry Ackles' call on Monday that he's recording as well. So, I mean, he's just recording. And, our hat goes off to him and thank him. I mean, where would we be if we didn't have somebody that was that faithful and diligent to do this? But, hey, I do have a quote from Denzel Washington that I was reading the other day. I thought it was really good as well.
Okay, ready? Sure, Denzel. I'm ready, sir.
Yeah, Denzel was talking to a group of actors, and he made a really, really good quote of importance of goal setting and dreaming, you know. And he was talking about, you know, everybody should have dreams, but with dreams without goals will never happen. And he says, you know, between dreaming and goal setting, you have to have commitment and consistency. He said that's how you get from goals to dreams, is to have commitment and consistency. So every day, guys, you need to be committed to your business, and you need to be consistent. Getting in your TTPs, getting in your 3 calls, getting people on these morning calls and evening calls, and doing something, some income-producing activity every single day. Consistently. Every day you take a step towards your business, you take a step closer to your dream.
Excellent. Thank you, Twin. And let me tell you something. One of the best ways to really keep your new team members that are coming in, because we're growing rapidly every day. When you start new business partners, the best thing you could do for them is to keep them plugged in. Keep them plugged into the TTPs, the weekly TTPs, and keep them plugged into this call. Just keep them plugged in, and one day it's going to click, and they're going to get it, and they're going to run with it. Samantha and Sandra, we love you ladies so much. Looking forward to seeing you on September 27th. And family, we're just 2 weeks away from the biggest event left in 2014. September 27th, East Coast Regional, here in our nation's capital at the Gaylord National Harbor. You're going to want to be there. It's going to be an explosive event. Supernatural things are going to happen. A lot of love, a lot of power, a lot of anointing, a lot of unity is going to be in the room that day. And you know what? I was telling someone the other day, if you bring guests, and yes, the guests do have to pay. So when I say reps, you know, buy some extra tickets for your guests. If you're going to invite your guests, buy a ticket for them. It's only $45. It's a write-off. It's an investment in your business. You want your guests in the house. Because you tell me, anyone that comes into that atmosphere and see that love and that truth and that passion and that sincerity, and that happens, you think that they're going to walk away from that and not want to be a part of it? No way in the world. I believe every guest in the house will sign up that day. It's just going to be almost impossible for anyone to walk away and not want to be a part of that. So make sure that is marked in your calendar to be there. It's just 2 weeks away. So I'm looking forward to seeing you all on that day, to love you and to embrace you and to share with you. And be back on the call with us again Monday morning. And remember, Benjamin Mays said, it is not your environment, it is you. The quality of your mind, the integrity of your soul, and the determination of your will that decides your future and shapes your life. Be back with us Monday morning, 8 o'clock a.m. Pacific, 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And know this, family, you are loved and you are greatly appreciated. Have a blessed weekend on purpose. God bless you all. Mwah.